Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. It's been a little while, but when we last left off, we hit level 75. We have made it to the treetop village of the Vieira. I forget what they call themselves in this world, but we're here nonetheless, and now it's just a matter of continuing on, pressing on with the main story. Let's just hop right back into it. This way, what is your name? Lilith. And this is a common name nowadays? How times change. But I digress. Come, and be sure to watch your step. I remember there were 3 of them. I don't remember any of the voices I gave them. I don't remember any of the voices I give anybody ever, really. It's probably just a new voice every time. So we're getting the tour of this city, which was called Fanau. Or Fanau, don't quite remember how they were pronouncing it. As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire, and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the palace guard which served under the last emperor, and to this day we carry on the duty of our forebears, the final decree of his eminence before Ranka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ranka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath our all, and thus will Ranka live on. By his command we have remained in the Raktika Greatwood, guardians of Ranka's ruins and the wisdom held within. Right. I hope thou wilt think not the question impertinent, but did thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust this mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We V's would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. We were also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ranka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the light claimed dominion over the land, but now, Fanau is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. Before long, there will be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. And you believe we are allies for whom you have waited. You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I had begun to think you would never come. Sister! That's adorable. We are glad of your presence here in the Greatwood. The wisdom of Ranka is yours should you wish it. You need only ask. Okay, we're asking. You come in search of the Light Warden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. We met. Do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that would mean... How old are you exactly? Young enough to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination you seek. We have leave to speak with the other V's, then? But of course. Then we should split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, I would hear it while there is yet time to act. Alright. Searching for somebody who knows where the Light Warden is. Now remember, we tested it last time. We can't actually fall off the edges here. Alright. Looks like MET at the end of the name is the standard here. It was not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. I know what it is you would ask of me. Unfortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. Alright, let's keep looking. So if we go down this way, this is like the central hub. We'll be able to get to the other ones from here. Wait, that's not... Oh, it is. Okay. Just one ear is clipping through the bed. You search for the Light Warden? I cannot say I've ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. Alright, I don't know about you. I love hammocks. Yes, hold on. Oh, come on, I know there's gotta be an emote for this. I can sit on the ground. Getting closer. Almost there. Dang it. Heal. Aw, man. Alright, I guess there isn't a way to lay down. Oh well. But seriously, hammocks are the best. What is going on with my mouse? 1 second here, sorry. Technical difficulties. Alright, as good as optical mice are, took more than one hair to break a roller mouse. It was gross when you accumulated enough hairs to mess with a roller mouse. But it did take more than one. An outsider? But how? By the gods! Allies of the Empire? My sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the warden you wished to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Finau, she lived in a village near Ratika Falls, until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. While out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Light Warden. Alright. Taught us something about the Light Warden's possible whereabouts. Still gotta go talk to one more person. Looks like they are up and to the left of us here. So I haven't started in the city. That's the only one that's on multiple levels. It looks cool, but man, is it a pain in the butt to get around. We just want to mend stuff if we need to. Looks like I already took care of that beforehand. The Light Warden? No, I have not seen it. But I have witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters. How they are wont to hunt in packs and carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque, corpulent thing, waiting patiently for its minions to bring its next meal. Alright. Back up we go. I pray the others were able to provide what I could not. Hand over our notes. Near Ratika Falls? Why was I not told of this? I think I see now why it has never been spotted on our patrols. I've never heard of this Ratika Falls. I can but assume it lies deep within the woods of Ixmaja? Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters, and has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rubble, yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give it up as lost, thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. There's perhaps one way to enter, though it would be at great peril to you and your companions. The Kitana Revel, a temple to the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ranka, it can. First, we must go to the Kumul Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path through the Kitana Revel can be opened. This may sound a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending to it ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting, that we might not be tempted. The means to do so were withheld from us. We can but show you the way. The rest will be up to you. It would seem we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? Seriously, at this point, do they have to ask? Let us be about it then. If that is your wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters at the Kumul Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Oranje and Thancred and share with them all they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Raktika Falls, 'tis yet possible the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would behoove us to prepare an alternative course of action. Oymet, Semet, I leave them to you. Yes, sister. Should our present course prove false, doubt not that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. There are so many voices I have to do in this game. Alright, let's take a peek at whatever it was I just got. The chest piece, I think it might be 403, and we are currently wearing 395, so let's go ahead and use that and switch them out. Alright, that's cool looking. Nah, don't. There we are. Alright. I'm digging the shoulder hood thing? Yeah, it might be a cowl. Black and white's also really cool. And then the blue, the blue at the bottom. I don't know what you would call that. That's also really cool. Little bandolier of potions. I think everything else we have, we are already wearing something better. Yeah, it looks like it. Cool. Alright, Almet, guide away. What you seek lies in the heart of the Kumul Astropolis. Unfortunately, it too was sealed shut by order of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. Not sure what I just cast. Oh, deployment tactics. Okay. Doesn't really do anything. Alright, got a little ways to go, so let's hop on a mount. We'll just drive our car through this city. Village. The trees. We are driving our car in the trees. That's what we are doing. Oh. Wasn't as far as it seemed. This is one of our hunts, so we're going to go ahead and take them out as fast as we can. Got it down to half. So it's looking like whatever Ronka was, it may be the equivalent of Allegan in our world. So that's neat. Alright, this is giving out XP bonuses. The question is there going to be anybody who helps? I think the answer is going to be no. So we'll just have to do the best we can. Myself a little bit of a shield there. Not sure how many we're gonna need. So I'll just work on taking out as many as I can. Well, quail beats the crap out of me. Figured that was going to happen. Art of Warring here until one of them goes down. And hopefully we can pick up that artifact sooner rather than later. Alright. Dang it. Not sure where I'm at in terms of the number of curios I picked up. We're at 5, alright. This will be 6 and 7. There's 8. That's 9. Oh good, somebody else is joining. That'll make this go by a little faster. I'll go help them in a second here. By helping them, I actually get a bunch of these as well. Get a whole bunch of them over here. Stretch our mana a bit. Say, yeah. Take these out. So I turn in mine. Come on, targeting. Help me out here. Alright, we hand in 20 of them. And then That'll expire in a minute, and we'll still get the credit for it even though we're not over there. But we can go start this quest while we wait for that to turn in. You were able to keep up, I see. Well done! I feel like she's patronizing us. Ahead lie the morning stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the guardians of Raktika. Beyond them is the great pyramid of Uxner, where the flow of magic must be restored. It is said that the monuments are themselves the key to opening the pyramid. Though I know not how, that is for you to discover. Another puzzle. Wonderful. I would have a closer look. There we go. Got our $500,000 experience, bunch of gil, bunch of gems, and then I realized $500,000 experience is not very much for what we need to get to. It's alright, we'll get there. However long it takes. I think it's it's the same statues that we saw before. It is indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing, it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depictions of the divine beast mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way into the pyramid in like manner. We have but to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hiding among them. Indeed, it may be best to transcribe them if they are as numerous as you say. Better that than risk overlooking something. Though transcription would prove impractical for you, not being versed in Ronkan script, no matter, you will employ a different approach. Impressions. Here, I had thought to use these clay tablets to record any significant imagery we discovered, but they will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We will start at the base of the pyramids. You begin at the top. When you have finished, return here, and I will translate your findings. Alright, looks like we're going to the top of the pyramid. Wait, are we doing... Oh, we're doing the tops of all the pyramids. Great. Alright, let's start running. Oh man. Didn't even give us steps. It's a freaking jump puzzle. Alright, here we go. Clay tablet. Take the inscription. Can we get past this doll? Nice. Can we run up this? We cannot. Alright. I'll keep jumping. Yay. I feel like they took the easier job. We'll stay down here. You jump up the stairs. Not sure about you, but I hate taking stairs. And if I have to take stairs that I have to jump up, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 17 insane box jumps because I don't know if you've noticed, Lillian is jumping her whole body height to get up to the next step. 17 times. I feel they may have tweaked it a little bit. Oh, come on. Jumping straight down, I only took like 30 some damage. Sliding down, I took nearly all of my life in damage. I meant 30 some thousand in damage. Still less than actually sliding down. Alright. Last one. Alright, I guess we are slightly lower. Still, only took about half of us. I helped. Where the hell am I going? There we are. I trust you've made good use of those clay tablets? They had the chance to ask if we made a good impression, and they didn't take it. Well done. A moment while I decipher what you found. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint as to the solution of the puzzle, focusing instead on how to proceed having solved it. Your findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I assumed that the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Almet and I were able to gather, it is but a matter of suffusing one of the statues with aether. The question being, which one? Have you any thoughts? Oh crud, okay, hold on. Does that give me the riddle again? No. Alright, what statues were there again? Oh, okay, we can investigate ourselves here. Examining the curl statue, you notice it is facing away from the serpent statue. Ah, it's going to be one of these. Okay. Alright, so serpent and Corel are facing away from each other. Examine the owl statue, you notice facing north toward the Great Pyramid. And the colibri facing south towards the woods. The wolf facing towards the Opo Opo statue. And then we get attacked by something. Notice I haven't been having as many lag issues this time around. Thinking the server status has updated itself. And then the Opo Opo is also facing the wolf statue. Alright. So the monkey and wolf are facing each other. The colibri south, owl north. The serpent and the Corel are facing away from each other. please repeat. Oh wait, hold on, here it is. Alright, so come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Alright, so it's not these two. And it's not those two, so it's one of these two. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. So the owl statue is facing the Great Pyramid. I believe we need to just... It's the owl statue. That's pretty easy. Maybe one day we'll do a puzzle game on Tiny Tuesday. Given your talent for finding solutions to vexatious problems, ooh, vexatious, good word, I think it best that you choose the statue. What say you, Lilin? I know the answer is owl, but I'm so curious as to what happens if you pick the wrong thing. Right then, after you have selected a statue, I will imbue it with the required aether. Should it prove to be a trap, I am more than capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Now, which statue will it be? Oh, okay, it's just gonna pop up another bad guy. Alright, I pray this works. The aether has been absorbed. You really do have a talent for these things. That one was pretty easy. The way should be clear now. Come, let us... Someone approaches. Sister! Sister! Semet? What are you doing here? What has happened? Yomorian soldiers, they have entered Exmaja. Yomorian soldiers? And what of the blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Yomorians had little interest in Slitherbow or its people. According to our scouts, their general and his men made all haste for the gate to Ixmaja upon finding it. Together with Thancred, Umet and some few others have engaged them at the border. You are to return and assist Umet at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins or Fano. We will see to matters here and return as quickly as we can. Understood? Yes, sister. Be careful. Though I knew time was short, I did not expect the Yomorans to move so swiftly. But we've come too far to turn back now. I think I switched voices there. I can't keep track anymore. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Time is against us, friend. Quickly, into the pyramid. Yeah, okay. Thank you. The name of this quest is ridiculous. Mikasa to Pasa. I think we are now inside the pyramid? Yes, okay. wonder if they're gonna do more with this space. That's sweet. Oh. Okay, those are some big birds. Oh my god, they're not birds. What the heck is this? Look at this thing. It is terrifying. Holy crap. Oh, gotta get out of there. Who designed this monstrosity? Alright. Hey! Completed bosom buddies. That gave him a bunch of experience. How's he doing level-wise? He's got a lot to go. But I have 7 SP? Okay. Enhanced critical hit. Increased hit points, or increased hit points. I can do is increase hit points twice. Or enhance critical hit once. You know what, let's make it so he stays alive longer. There we go. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. That one caught me off guard. Alright, up these stairs. The switch should be through these doors, in the confessional of Tupasa the Elder. But why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but is being obstructed as it approaches the door. Is it not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue? Strange indeed. The second statue is likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. Almet, take the chamber to the south. Lilith, the one to the east. I will search the chamber to the west. Yeah, this way's east. Such a hard time with the cardinal directions. I don't know why. I'm an expert at left and right, though. I have a feeling there's going to be another puzzle involving these statues. Or it's just going to be sitting in there. It's just sitting in there. Okay. Indiana Jones moment? I have looked everywhere, and... Wait, is that? The statue! You found it! It looks light enough. We need but return it to the other altar, no? One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I sense the strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statues in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me for them to suddenly stir to life. A trap, then, for the unsuspecting as they attempt to return this to its rightful place. Precisely. Caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver this statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls. For my eyes, distractingly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would more aptly perceive the traps for what they are. Alright then. We will meet you at the door to the confessional of Tupasa the Elder. 2 minutes. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, I'm starting right now. Okay. Oh, let's not waste time. Can't run. Said to avoid the eyes, so we'll avoid the eyes. That explains why the statues are set up like that. Is that all I had to do? Because if so, it's not that difficult. Alright, done and done. The statue is returned. But was that enough? I believe it was. I can see aether flowing to the door now. I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps of these runes. Well done. You are but one step from entering the Katana Revel, but I must warn you, this last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial, and the path forward will open to you. A path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. Did the Emperor always take such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies? Let us end this, Lilin, while time is yet on our side. Running out of caramels. Before we enter, I would tell you of the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manner of devices to keep trespassers away from the switch. The most potent being words of displacement. They may very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper weeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. I think Lilin and I can work out how to use these well enough. Thank you. Alright, Lilin. The sooner we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others. Shall we get this over with? Yeah. Legend of the Not-So-Hidden Temple. That was new. I haven't seen that one before. Yes, I do see them. Alright, so I can't be seen by them. Oh, it's gonna be a stealth mission. Easy enough. Had more. Sister! Sister! Can you hear me? 2 soldiers have broken through our defenses. Follow them. They are not to reach this temple, understood? A pair of soldiers somehow made it past my sisters. Okay. I will let you read this because I can't control the speed at which it goes. And I can't talk that fast. Uh-oh. Okay. Does not turn. Yeah. You guys want to get in here? What?
Away with you!
Okay, great.
This ends now!
Bull crap. Hiding behind the wall. What they wanted us to do. Well, I have 13 curses of Zaranka. I guess I had to go all the way in. That's stupid and lame. And it wasn't even the guy that was looking at me that saw me. If you're going to put a stealth section in, make sure it works the way you intended it to. Alright. Everybody on board. There we go. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. It's the Pokemon Arrow puzzle. Don't want that one. I want this one. I'm assuming we want to go for the yellow one. Easy peasy. Alright. Oh. Perfect. Well done, Square Enix. Well done. like there's multiples of them. I'm just gonna run from crevice to crevice. I'm actually falling a little bit behind, but I think if I can keep up with these guys, it'll be fine. Okay. Yes, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so the general's after us. We still have a light warden to fight. And we pop this open. Oh, how did he get in from that way? Oh, crap.
Here I come. No holding back.
I have a feeling it's just one where we fight for a little while. Everybody's health here. Good, my mass heals do heal disease. I think that was always the case. Healing that at least. Alright. Oh yeah. Alright. We have activated the Heart of Tipasa.
It seems to be working.
There it is.
I think not.
General, hold on!
Way to go, dunce.
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor. Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
General?
This is just silly.
Fail.
Alright, wonder how they're gonna bring Ishtola back.
How noble and pointless.
Whatever you say, Master Tao.
Is everyone all right? What in the...
Oriage! At once! Down with you!
Okay, Thancred. Did you think any further ahead?
Where is Y'shtola?
So either their trailer for the game just outright lied to us, or Y'shtola will be back. I'm leaning towards Y'shtola will be back. Thankfully, Ranjit's cohorts had the good sense to fall back. Oymet should be here soon with word from Fanao. We should hold our position here until she arrives. Helmet. Oh, dang it. Were there another means of exiting the temple, there's no question that we would know of it. And now I'm confusing Thancred and Helmet. But I fear this is of little consequence, for we have tried to mark the depth of the pit and failed. To fall from such a height. Sister, I come bearing news. Jumoran soldiers and the children have fled Ixmaja. They abandoned Slitherbough as well, though they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Unfortunately, a number of the blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. One we believed to be their order, was found lost in Ixmasha, feverish and badly wounded. He was taken to Fanau for treatment, but I fear there is little we can do for him. He and the other blessed will not last long without an antidote. Then we must ask quickly. If you have a spare vial, Minfilia and I can deliver it to the blessed at Slitherbow. You and Orianche could return to Fanau and tend to the wounded villager there. What about Ishtola? I know it seems callous of us to leave, but she leapt into that hole for a reason. We have to save the blessed, whatever it takes. All right. My sisters and I will remain here. We must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. Come, Lilland. Let not Ishtola's sacrifice be in vain. To Fanau. Oh, good, they just transported us right here. Of course it's Runar. Who else would it be? Heavens forfend, Runar! 'Twas he who forestalled the Umarian's procession, and in so doing afforded thee time to lay low the Light Warden. Quickly, the antidote. Runar still appears visibly pained. Perhaps he requires another dose of the medicine. No, wait, what? Medicine seems to take effect as the color slowly creeps back to his cheeks. It would appear the worst hath passed, though his wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister to him forthwith. Dyes I can get elsewhere. I'll just take the coins. Rest, Lilin, I prithee. I shall attend to Runar's ministrations. Is our quest to rest? Probably gonna talk to the Warrior of Darkness. Excuse me.
Runar, thank goodness.
We delivered the antidotes to Slitherbow, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did, or we would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbough.
Good old Runar.
In the care of the Vis, thou art
Vis,
safe
not
now,
Vis.
friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done. I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her?
I don't know for certain, but it was her who secured the antidote.
Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya? No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she...
Well, then don't believe it, because I don't.
We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
It's like comic books. You write off a character enough times, people stop caring when they die.
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, look who it is. Well, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
Is it just me, or is everything a little too slow?
Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love. Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend.
best of friends.
Still don't quite understand why this guy's around. Yes, we literally just saw this minutes ago.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
See what I was saying?
Flow.
The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination. I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her.
Hey, he's being useful.
Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
I'm curious to see where they're going with this part of the story. That curiosity's gonna have to wait for a second because I need more water and I need to stretch a little bit. So I'm gonna get up, move around, and I'll be right back. So hang out and we'll continue on. Alright, let's get back into it. Let's see what Emmett Selch can do to rescue the Stolen. Now then, if I'm to fetch her for you, I will require a suitable place to work. We must find somewhere that resonates strongly with the lifestream. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this, an ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out into the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the location's resonance with the lifestream. Once you've found a likely spot, all you need to do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. That was creepy, especially in that voice. Alright, search area marked on the map. Use the lamp. Okay, it's just like the Aether compass and finding the Aether spots. Oh, we haven't gone out. Wait. No, that's the way we came in. Okay. Is it? Maybe. I don't know. I'm having a hard time keeping track of this map. Okay, it is the way we came in. I recognize the flowers. Alright. If you want to die, I will kill you here. I know I've mentioned it before, but the battle music for this expansion is just so good. Alright. Where are we going? Oh no. It's a hot, cold game. Did enough of this in Final Fantasy IX. I don't want more hot, cold. Here? Glows warmly. I have a feeling where this guy is. What on earth is that? I think I'm about to see a fate start, so I'm going to wait a second. What is this? Come on, if you're gonna do something, do it. It's so bizarre. Is there like a... No, there's no... What is this? Is this a fate? Or is this like the fox lady from the last expansion where they just show up? Oh, here we go. It was a fate. This got here way too soon. Oh, crud. I've got 2 of them on me. I've got 3 of them on me. I did not mean to get that many on me. Cleo, get in here. Eat the friggin' caramel, please. Alright. Well, guess we're doing a fake first, and then we'll continue with the main story. But still, I'm not even halfway to 76, so getting a couple fates in here and there, not a bad idea. Oh. Buzz off, dear. Nobody wants you. Keep helping out the NPCs. They will help me out. As long as I don't die, we'll all be good. And now I think I've got 5 things on me? Alright, most of them are almost dead now. This fear needs to go away. Hey, someone joined. Alright. Finally got rid of that fear. Only for another one to join. Oh, I'm out of mana. I'm helping. Slowly but surely. My inability to get more mana is a little bit of a problem. Okay, just these last 2? Alright. That wasn't too bad. You got through that pretty quick. Not that much XP though. There we go. So maybe she'll be completely blind this time? Can't even see with the Aether sight that she has?
Yes, this place should serve well enough. Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate.
The music mixing volume's a little high. wonder how they're gonna handle the nakedness this time.
What color was her soul again?
For those who don't know what I'm talking about, the last time this happened, everybody came out of the stream naked. Same thing this time.
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Oh. Fancy.
Y'shtola, are you all right?
Yes, though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
It's a weird laugh.
Master Matoya, oh, thank the heavens you're all right. I had nearly given up hope.
Please, Renan, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved?
I'm still confused as to why her earrings are there and not on her ears.
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
I gotta be more nasally when I use it, when I do his voice.
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel. You had better not have explored its depths without me.
Well, Almet and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanauf then, and discuss the coming expedition.
Okay, it is Fanauf. So I think I probably emphasizing the wrong syllable a little bit there. What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to my eye. But as we both know, such tender moments are nothing, if not momentary. Before long, they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling. Says the Archbringer of Chaos. Flattery will get you nowhere, my dear. But seriously, we Askians do what we do for the greater good, for the rejoining. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is man who tends them, he who reaps their bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Now, we mustn't keep your friends waiting. I think that was better. Up we go. Where are we going? Not here. Lots of running back and forth. My apologies for not putting... My apologies for having put you all through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the knights blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter the Katana Revel and put the light ward into the sword. I'm sorry. I would like a squirrel with a nut. Thancred, why do you have a squirrel? It is not Thancred's squirrel, apparently. It's not Minphilia's either. Alright, I'll have to find out how to get that squirrel later. Okay. With the Umorans gone and your companion now returned, I think it best you go now before they can regroup. With magic flowing once more through the Great Pyramid of Uxner, the entrance to the Katana Revel should now be open. Before we leave, Urianche, did you discover anything that may suggest the Light Warden hides elsewhere? Nay. Though we had but little time before the Umorans' most unwelcome arrival, we scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the one called Turel. Having hearkened to her tale, it is my judgment that the Sin-Eater which her late mother did espy was indeed the being we seek, and that it most likely resided in the vicinity of Raktika Falls. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our quarry hath sought out a new sanctuary, and given the considerable difficulty we face in reaching the falls, we may be certain it hath not been disturbed by man. Then our course is clear. We must navigate the Quintana Revel and make for Raktika Falls. Although you see it as but another obstacle to be navigated, the Quintana Revel is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours as allies of Branka. You are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every ilm of it once our mission is complete. Were the Emperor still alive, he would be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn you, though the way is open, it will still be heavily guarded. To discourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it had to be so. Be careful in there. Head east and you will find the path of azure flowers leading to the river. I wish you safe passage through its halls. Master Matoya, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please, promise me you will return safely. The Knights blessed need you. You need not worry, Runar. I shall return and bring with me a long-awaited gift. One the Knights blessed will treasure now and forevermore. Now, let us away. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Which way are we going? This way. I'll hop on a minion this time. Oh wait, was that squirrel mine? Did I not realize I had a pet summoned? If so, I feel quite foolish. Myself a bunch of experience just for walking. Always nice. Something up that way, but I think I need to unlock flying to get there. Alright, Town of Revel. Here we come. I have a feeling it's going to be a dungeon. Our earlier efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stay on your guard, Lilin. We know not what awaits us inside. Alright. And on the appropriate level. Perfect. That was fast. There we go. I had to wait on that last person. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Seems like there's multiples of them. Whoopsies. Alright, that one was on me. I totally did not get behind stone in time. Alright, but I now know what to watch out for. Oops. That's the spur of stone, but not. Okay. Everybody's health is good. Just fine. I have a feeling these folks have run this before. Aha, trying to trick me. It might work sometimes, but not this time. Focus more on healing than attacking here. That's alright. Spread some. What was it again? Biolysis? 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 Biolysis, yeah. Go with that. I'm not sure if all these folks are from the same place or not. They all have some silly names, so I'm leaning towards yes, they are. Nope, they are not actually. I just got stuck with a few folks with well, rather dumb names, actually. Muffin Munchies, though. The most ridiculous. With the outfit they picked and everything. Are these guys counting as the mini bosses? Oh, okay. Ah, okay. I see how that works now. Thumb for failing that first one. But fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I hope these aren't the mini bosses, because they're kinda simple. Yeah, this looks like a mini boss. Here. Alright, so glowy stuff we want to avoid. Learned that from the first two guys. Well, that takes up a lot more than glowy bits. So far so good. Just gonna beat the crap out of our tank. Oh, okay. Ah. Great name for a move. Sun Toss. Keep an eye on those statues. They start glowing again. So I'm comfortable taking a bit of damage here. And a big heal. Galvanize. Watch out wherever this guy is. Go with that. Don't want to be on that side of the stage. Oh, what the heck happened there? Everybody here. And let's give regen. Get him nice and healed. Alright, doing alright so far. Regen some of my MP here. And and that loot is useless to me. Acrobats. Just dumb. And unfortunately, I can't just give everybody my dots. I have to. They got rid of that ability of mine. Used to be able to give one critter my dot. My damage over time ability, and then spend one of my Aether charges to pass it on to everybody. Hank's been taking it easy on me, but let her know, or let him know, that we can do more difficult pulls of creatures here. Am I being interrupted? There we go. Oh, dang it, I ran out of food. Caramels. Nothing helpful. Oh, okay. Go down there. Before we get up the difficulty a little bit, this is a little crazy. Let's help AoE some of this stuff down. Alright. Well, that was a fun one. More stuff not finished. Oh, this guy is cool looking. And he broke his bonds. Well, this is our drawing control before. Oh no. Oh wait, we're not Thamfrit, we're good. Sorry, a little news thing popped up saying that they were going to be doing emergency maintenance tonight at 10. And I picked tonight because I was looking forward to not having a time limit tonight based off of when they were going to be doing maintenance. But it's for a world that's not mine, so it's all good. Mana regen there. That was the wrong order, but I'll take it. Oh, come on. I just realized that its name is Bat Squatch. As in Sasquatch, but Bat. Second, give myself some more mana. Do that now. That button consumed. Now feels silly that I did. I better heal your dad. Some comfy. Doing fine now. Get my poison on this guy. Here comes another round of subsonics. A big heal. Alright, compared to the last few, I feel like I'm doing well on this one. I feel like the last couple of dungeons I was like just getting through. This one I feel like I understand the mechanics better. Huh, doesn't help. Doesn't help. Ooh, that's cool. Lost the DPS. Where did he go? Doesn't matter. I want that treasure. Must need some health there. Alright, I'm gonna break the pay unit. Get everybody some health here. So some mana. I took some damage myself there. That was a little bad on my part. I was paying attention. That's the problem. Oh, we're going again. Okay. Ah, some Sin Eaters. Alright. our guy. I don't know why he keeps falling behind. Muffins here. And give everybody a shield. Feeling that was gonna happen. And the Sin Eaters have the coolest names. I'm super happy with the name convention of the Sin Eaters here. Help out with some AoEs. And then just in case, they have been running past them. Greed and more greed. Boy, there's some bad luck. Whoa. That is cool. I think I see why our DPS kept falling behind. Posted a huge list of what to do in this fight. I think he was just typing. Happened out of heaven. Instead of bat out of hell. Somebody beneath those bands is Square Enix. Oh man, the boss movement is so good. Nice, I avoided him. I feel like I'm doing good. Probably be doing better, but I feel like I'm doing good. And that will have to be good enough. Alright, stay away from that front face. Get some heals. The dude who wrote up the advice isn't following it. I always find amusing. I think we're going to decide. Oh man, his gait is intimidating. Wow. I like it. nothing to thank if I move this with him. Feels like it's too early to do that. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, well I guess we can just go right down the middle here. I think we're just about there. 8%. Out of the way. Kill that guy. He's dead. Nice. Hey, a ring of healing. That'll be helpful. I don't think the rod. No, the rod's probably for the white mage or something. Nice of you guys to join us at the end there. And I will commend the guy who gave us all the advice. Then I will equip the ring I just got. Wait, what? Hey, Codex. Oh, okay. I replaced it because I got something better. Alright. Let us compare. So we can wear 2 rings. I want to make sure I unequip the correct ring here. We want to get rid of the Diaspora Ring of Healing. This guy. We're up to 400. Perfect. Now we can head out and watch as we Vanta Black this Light Warden. And that joke won't get old to me. Ah, sorry. I hit the wrong button. I'm glad I realized it as quickly as I did. Here we go, absorbing all the light. We are the warrior of Vanta Black.
The Light Warden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
We're prayer answers now, too.
That they have.
Her condition yet troubleth thee?
It does. Though she shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. She must be told. Would you describe it to me, Marie-Angé? Paint for me a picture with your words.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful.
Stolla's blind, by the way.
'Tis an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
I can see it.
For however deep the void, or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
She just slap his butt?
Well fought. Let us return home.
Well, if you are a shipper, there is something for you to ship.
The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can you tell?
A peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments. But whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen.
Alright, so sort of blind.
According to Almet, this sanctuary was built
like
to
Daredevil.
preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
They just sort of give them enough sight based off of whatever narrative need
Must you
they
always
have
linger
for
after
it.
defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour? Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
You're plotting something.
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more.
Phrasing. Anybody?
Quit this place and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done. There is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
Guess we're about to get a history lesson.
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest. Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise. From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn. She who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check. And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus, was Zodiac banished and his being divided. That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
Mother there is implying Hydaelyn, by the way. Since she technically created the Warrior of Light.
I assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods.
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
That's a good question.
Finally you ask the right question. And shrewd questions warrant honest answers. We Ascians know because it is our history, our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac. We natives of that sunlit paradise.
I like the way they're rewriting the story so far with this expansion.
Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
That was super interesting. Very enlightening experience, if you will. That was an enlightening experience, though not in the way I had hoped. Do you suppose there is any truth in Emmett Selch's claims? Though recent events plainly warrant further discussion, I think it best that we wait until Alphinaud and the others are present. Emmett Selch included. How convenient that he should choose this moment to keep to the shadows. Well, no matter. For the present, we should return to Finale and make certain of the Elmoran's withdrawal. After that, Slitherbow. The blessed are no doubt elated by what has become of the sky. Alright, let's hop on a mount. Run our way back to Finale. One of the most iconic pieces of music in video game history, and still fun to listen to after all this time. At least in my opinion, anyway. Really? Come on. I thought I got far enough away. Annoying. The standard monsters don't pose much of a threat one-on-one, which I think is par for the course when it comes to MMOs. But it does pose an interesting question of how do you prevent people from going to areas that they're not ready for yet, unless you have essentially like a level check, something that if it smacks them it's going to hurt a lot, but then for people who are of the appropriate level, they're not a big challenge, so it doesn't really pose much of a threat. It's more of just a hindrance for them. So it's an interesting design question. Suppose you could put fewer of them of higher difficulty, but then how do you keep the areas interesting and prevent people from just moving around them? You are returned and unharmed, I see. Indeed, I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more, thanks in large part to you. That the death of a single Sin Eater should make such a difference. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the runes we have devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies of whom we have waited these many centuries, and with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been reward enough. Never did we imagine it would serve to banish the light that pervaded these woods. On behalf of our forebears, and the late Emperor of Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. It is we who should be thanking you. Our journey through the Katana Raval proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble. We but do our duty as decreed by the late Emperor. Would that he were still with us to express his gratitude in person. But sister, does this mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live here in these woods, the secrets of Ranka must not fall into the wrong hands. Is Runar still here? No, we escorted him back to Slitherbough shortly after you set out. If you were to return to the Knight's Blast, we will not keep you any longer. I suspect they would be glad of your company. Thank you, Elmet. I look forward to a day when we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ranka. We will await your return then. Where are we at? Oh. I see no reason to run all that way. Oh boy, Runar.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
Good, he can speak for himself.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Umoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes.
It's unfortunate that there's weather, because you can't really see the night sky.
Full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering. In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong. But we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say. Please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it. We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we would hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark. This I swear.
One more Light Warden down. I knew we were going to run into this. Alright, got to be level 76 to continue on. up here is the better place to do that. So I'm going to teleport back to Fanon. And then I'm going to take a quick break, grab some food, and more water. So, hang out. Be back in about 10 minutes or so. Alright. See you then. Alright, thank you everybody for your patience there. Let's keep going for a little bit longer. Let's see here. We need to get some levels. I'd like to run that dungeon again, see if I can get some better luck with regards to gear. So let's set up for that. And while we wait, let's take some of these quests that will give us the Aether Flow stuff. Going down this way. Yeah, we can run the dungeon, no problem. Not as talkative of a bunch as the last time. I've really been enjoying the dungeon design in the expansion so far. I feel like a lot of little gimmicks, but they don't feel like cheap gimmicks. Pretty easy to learn what you're supposed to do without biting the dust too quickly. Right. Realizing. There we go. Fixed my mistake. I'd forgotten to forgotten to get my Aether Flow going. Oh shit, all the way down to 1. Pretty sure I can keep him alive from this point. Why does my stuff keep getting interrupted? Really annoying when that happens, and I don't know why. It nearly cost us our tank. Out of mana. Not a good place to be right now. Wrong side. Ooh, there we go. Almost did the same mistake I did the first time. This one's been pretty easy. Stuck to the same spot every time. Alright, this guy's not so tough. As long as we avoid the monkey statues and his, like, shining shoulder things that he did. Side. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Very, very bad. That was bad, and I should feel bad. And he's trying to attack here now. I was definitely on the... That one I feel like I got cheated. Oh boy. I'm getting pretty lucky with my critical heal. Keeps giving him the catalyze as well as the health. Run. And again, I wasn't in the freaking path of that. You know how I was saying earlier that I wasn't seeing that much lag? I think it hurt me. It's making me pay for that statement. better luck than last time. Not so far. Oh boy, alright. Hold on dude, don't get too far away. Okay. Let's see how much he pulls here. Might. Healing going. Galvanized there. Not galvanized, the other one. What is the other one? Can't believe I've forgotten. Oh. It's catalyzed? Maybe it's catalyzed. And that is a good series of healing. Now I can keep it killing the last guy. Ooh, bracelet of healing. Keep that. Have to catch up. Out of that. Trouble getting out of the way of AoEs. Okay, I gotta give them a heal too. This guy is melting a lot more. Ah, crud. Healing going on this guy. Oh, he's down again? I'm down too. Womp womp. Alright. Did what we could. We'll just have to try again. But this time, I can do it with a new bracelet. Oh wow, I have that big improvement. Okay, gotta run. shouldn't be too many things left. We took out a lot of them before he dropped. Not these guys, apparently. Only friggin' thing to cast. Come on. We got this time. Guess he's not trusting me. Chances to heal this guy as I can. I think, yeah, it's just these chameleons or iguanas. That's what they're calling them. Alright, not too big of a setback. Just had to come back and kill a few things. I think after this run, we'll be at level 76, so we can carry on. We're a little over 2 million to go. Gotta keep an eye out for when this guy starts doing Soundwave. No, it's not Soundwave. What was it called? I mean, Soundwave sucks, but it's not the other one, where it just keeps going and going and going. Subsonics, that's what it was called. Go. There you go, you got a little taste of what my shortcut keys are. Hope you enjoyed that. Galvanize off just in time. Nice. Alright, this is done. Oh, third one fell too. That's annoying. Which way are they falling? Alright, we're safe. There we go. big heal on the tank. I don't feel like my heals are doing as much as they should be to this tank. And I'm not sure what's the blame for that. Took care of him. I'll take the slops of healing. And pass on the earrings of aiming, because apparently I have those. 403, 406. Upgrade my gear. Alright, this one was kind of annoying. Oh, this guy is going to be even more so. This just seems to melt with damage here. And is really far ahead of me. Please get some healing on my guy. Thank you. I'm glad one of the DPS stopped to get that. Because I would have been upset if we didn't. He's just gonna go with me. Yep. Alright. Did I get that off? Good. Buy us a little bit of time. Just cycle through here. Big heal. Oh man. No rest for the healers, apparently. Please get them off of me, thank you. I find singing helps get my point across, that they know what I need them to do. Hey, I can take a break from healing for a moment here. Alright. The boss. Alright. Let's see what this guy does to this team. Run. Forgot how cool Witcher Tune's names for their attacks were. I was just reminded because of Disembowel. That's a badass name for a move. Got it off in time. After me again. I forget that if I am close enough and I don't press an attack button, I just swing at it with my foot. Check it out. Hilarious. I was under him, so you couldn't really see. But I promise you, it's funny. There you go. Deadly book swing. Which face is this? This fight's not too difficult. I appreciate that. Some of those pulls were very, very difficult. Were very not fun time-ish. Stop following me! Christ! Oh, that's a terrible placement. Suck us in here and then we gotta run to the side. not do as much as I thought it was going to do. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got nothing better to do than push you up and move out of the way of the attacks. There we go. Alright. And I got to level 76. Perfect. Ooh, gives me something new. Fey Blessing. Orders Fairy to execute Fey Blessing. Okay. I guess I will take a peek and see. Well, I want a fallen tree. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Dang, someone else got it. What is a fallen tree? Oh, it's furnishing. That's cool. Alright, well we got the level we needed. We got new pants and a new bracelet. So we're all fashionable. I do not need to go take that quest now. So I won't. And I'll teleport back to... Where is it? Here we are. Teleport back to Slitherbow. And toss that there. Though it pains me to leave, it is time I returned with you and the others to the Crystarium. But before we go, might I speak with you in private? I will await you in my chambers. Like that they're now going to fill me in on everything, after I've absorbed the newest Light Warden. Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Raktika Falls, I fear they proved true, and so I must share them with you. From the first, when we met at Fort Gone, your aether has appeared tainted, suffused with an overabundance of light not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I feared the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Hydaelyn's blessing. Rather, it was absorbed into your being. Urianger also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain. With every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater. Greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray, inform me at once. You should hurry, before the others begin to worry. Once I have sorted my things here, I will join you. Alright, where am I going now? Just outside. Okay. Oh, right. That's not it. Alright, so we've got the actions here. Okay. So we have Fey Blessing. Orders Fairy to execute Fey Blessing. Fey Blessing. Restores the HP of all nearby party members. Ooh. Alright. I'm going to have to rearrange a few things here on my bar. Damage reduction intended for the barrier. Let's move that there. This here. And Fey Blessing there. That costs Fairy Gauge. Interesting. Okay, cool. So for 30 seconds I have no ferry. That seems fine. Alright. Let's wait at this destination. We took one last patrol of the perimeter. All things considered, Slitherbow remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who were poisoned will make a full recovery. And with the night sky returned, their prayers have at last been answered. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? I'll not deny there's a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years I have lived with the blessed, learned of their culture, even going so far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own. I but pray I did honor to it. Now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. We can just teleport straight back to the Crystarium then. Wait, why am I teleporting? I could just go for free. Need to replenish my funds. Just like in real life, I bought a house and now I'm broke. Did not buy a house in real life. But in real life, if you buy a house, you are then broke. I did just apply for an apartment, so hopefully I'll be moving soon. All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alphinaud and Alice have yet to arrive. But where is the Exarch? My friends! 'Tis good to see you all again. Alphinaud, it's been too long. I assume your presence here means you've brought word of the Warden to hiding in Ratika? Bound and slain, you say? I should have known. Yulmore has but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Nordfront to defend them. I am glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Yulmore, what came of your meeting with Vothri? Yes, about that. It proved to be... Exarch, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you are all tired as well, having traveled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings? I thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the Warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. It's settled then. We reconvene after everyone has had time to settle in. Going back to the apartment? Yeah. And it looks like we'll have a couple of missions with our dwarf friend later on. Right now I'm going to continue... What was it called? Independence? Forget what the place with the rooms is. Yay! Alright. I mean, I believe we were required to complete at least one of these to complete the main story. But for right now, I'll save it for when we need to level up. Welcome back, miss. Returned from a lengthy excursion, I take it? Well, your room has been made ready, if you'd care to retire. Yes, please. Very good. I pray you sound sleep and pleasant dreams. Actually, I will take the pixie apple pie. Increases the piety, which is helpful for our healing. What are we trying to find?
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
Good old Ardbert. Yeah, what if that changes? What if I become a Light Warden?
I'm damned if I know. It's not as if I can lift a finger to help myself, much less you.
He has a point.
Have faith in your friends, look out for them, and hope that they look out for you. What more can you do?
Good point.
Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Hydaelyn being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will? Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascian stock in trade. Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare. Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge.
I do like,
When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good.
Squeenix's
It was moments like
positions
that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm.
The sort of gray area between black and white that they hold in a lot of the Final Fantasy games. Meanwhile, in Garlemald,
What did the scouts have to report?
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear...
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals
Not very
posted to
good
the Alamegan
spies.
front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game.
The Askians take residence in
Something
corpses.
to consider at any rate. But come, there is work to be done.
Like I said, terrible spies.
These bloodless games make for poor sport. Mayhappy father... I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
I have a feeling that this is the Emperor's son that we took out at the end of Bloodstorm. Based purely off of that chat. Now I wonder, or monologue, not chat. I thought for a second they were going to pan back to somebody watching him. So that would have been too funny. It's creepy the way she sleeps. Is that the sound of battle? Sounds like something's going on. Alright. Ah, I suspected that you might be awake. I could scarce imagine you sleeping through such a commotion. An entire host of Sin-Eaters appears to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Rest assured, however, that we are safe so long as we remain under the Crystal Towers at Aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. Of course not, we're gonna go help. Yes, I thought you might feel that way, and I cannot say that your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to the other residents, but you are under no such obligation, and thus free to aid any of the townsfolk who may be in distress. The XIV tends to become a point of congregation in times of need, crowded with those seeking solace and companionship. You would have my personal gratitude if you would offer succor to those there. Alright. And actually, I seem to be struggling with reading at the moment, so I think I'm going to call this, call the game here tonight. We've taken down another Light Warden. We're level 76. 4 more levels to go before we max out at 80. I think this is a good spot to call it a night. And I'll see you all tomorrow for more Legend of Grimrock. And then next Sunday for Sunday Fun Day. See you then. Good night, and thank you for joining me.